What's good? Welcome back to another episode of Where the Money At. And today we're focusing solely on cryptocurrency. Today we're going to talk about what could possibly happen with Bitcoin's price action because we know that's where all the opportunities lies. We're going to we're going to make a couple predictions on when the next cryptocurrency bull run could be, what year, 2024, 2025, 26, and beyond. Then we're going to quickly discuss the importance of picking good projects and why it's important to do that. So let's get right into it. We're going to start off with price action. So let's refresh CoinGecko. Y'all know this is where I check out my prices at. Bitcoin is currently sitting at 26,800, basically losing 2% over the last 24 hours. And to be honest with you, within the last 2 or 3 months, these prices really haven't changed much. If we go to TradingView and look at Bitcoin's price action, we can see that basically from March 18th to today, which is the 18th, for the last 2 months, Bitcoin's price action has been ranging between 26,000 and 31,000. Now, I'm pretty sure for day traders, that's some great volatility. But as far as my personal strategy and whoever strategy may watching this, that may not mean too much. And this channel is called Where the Money At. We're trying to find the best strategies and actually dig deep into cryptocurrency to figure out where the money at. So if you're a day trader, let us know in the comments and break it down how you're getting stuff done. You ain't got to let us know tit for tat what you're doing and give up your secret sauce, but we need to know because to be personally honest with you, I'm not trying to day trade this volatility. My strategy is buying coins within the bear market lows of 16 to 23, and I believe we could possibly go lower, buying coins in this area and selling off during the next bull cycle where the Bitcoin price rises past new highs of 70,000 and gets into new price areas. And hopefully by the time I sell, I'm looking for long-term gains, which is positions that I've held for over a year, then sold to get the least amount of tax penalty on it. But yeah, that's my safe strategy. And will you get the biggest returns doing that? No, probably not. But it is the safest strategy for me. But I will have money allocated to swing trade BTC when the next bull run starts, and possibly look for a couple shit coins and degen trades on the next rise up. But I'll have certain money allocated for that. I won't be taking profits from any other positions. So let's get into it. One of our biggest talking points on this channel is the Fed raising, pausing, and cutting U.S. interest rates. So my prediction, we all know we've gone over it a couple times, but let's break it down again. I believe after the Fed cuts rates and the rates start to drop, there'll be a final flush out in the S&P 500, which will probably be a large flush out in the cryptocurrency market, and that'll be the best time to get in. But what if I'm wrong? What if they cut rates and it doesn't fall? So my question is, if I'm wrong, will I be wiped out? Will I get wrecked, lose all my money? Will I not be able to move forward in cryptocurrency? And will I not be able to profit when it's time to make some profits? No, none of that's going to happen if I'm wrong, because it's not about being right or wrong and making a 100% all-in bet on the price doing this or that. It's about being able to adapt and being able to maximize your situation or whatever the price action is. So if we go in and based off of what I say about the Fed cutting rates and having the opportunity to jump in at a very low rate, what does that mean? That means that I have dry powder on the side ready to deploy. And I don't mind discussing my strategy because that's what this is for. This is documentation. This is where the money at. We're not hiding stuff. I ain't trying to sell you nothing yet. And we trying to figure out where this money at. This is just a journey for all of us. So worst case scenario, if the market takes off beforehand, like I said several videos ago, I have already allocated a small portion of money just in case we take off from where we are. And I have to entertain the fact that our previous lows at 16,000 could be the last low for this cycle. What is a cycle? I counted from the point where it touches the lowest price to the highest price. This could be the bottom, 16,000 could be the bottom of this current cycle. And I have to appreciate that. I have to respect that because we don't know what the price will do. There's no guarantee the price will go down. Some people believe that we're already into the next bull cycle. Some people believe we're still in this same bull cycle and we still have more room to go. I can't disagree with them or call them crazy because that's just not how it goes. Nobody knows. And another thing to that point where this could be the bottom that I have to respect. Let's just take it to altcoins. Altcoins are all coins that are not Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's look at majority of altcoins. What are they down? 77%. That's light work. This is Litecoin, down 77% from the all-time highs. Most coins are down 90%. Let's look at Solana, something I really like, down 92%. Solana's down 92%, top 10 coin. Ethereum, I even think Ethereum's down Ethereum's down 62%. And these are high, like I'm telling you, like everything's pretty much down, averaging 90%, 89%. So could the price go lower? Always it could go lower, but there's no guarantee. So these could be good opportunities to get in, and none of this is financial advice. So let's just discuss the possibility of the next crypto bull run. Like, let's take a guess. And my personal guess is somewhere between, well, if I give you, let me give you the big range, somewhere between now and 2026. But if I had to get specific, I really believe we're gonna be in this area of the bull run. When I say this area, I mean when in 2020, when Bitcoin went from 10,000 to 60,000. I believe we're in that type of area around 2025, 2026. Let me break it down to you why. I believe the Fed will cut rates as soon as the next meeting, which is in June 12th through 13th. Or I just believe that they'll cut rates this year in 2023. So let's say they cut rates this year. I mean, not cut rates, they pause rates. That's what I meant to say. I believe the Fed is going to pause rates this year. So let's say they do it this year. The pause averages around 6 months, give or take. So let's say they cut at the beginning of 2024, in January 2024. Let's say they don't make it this year. It lasts a little longer, 2024. Then the pause lasts for 6 more months. So that's 7 months ahead. Then we got 6 more months. So we're at what, 13, 14 months from now to where they're just getting the cut. Then we add another year for the price to dip and go up. That puts us in around 2025, somewhere between the beginning of 2025 and the end of 2026. That's what I believe will be talking a different talk about crypto. It'll be all over the news. We may be touching 100K, 150, 200. Who knows? But that's just a little fun doing that. Let me ask you this. What's your prediction of when the next bull run is? Are we currently in it? Are we still in this same cycle? Or are we going to do like we did back in 2017, 18, 19 and take another dip down? And my biggest question of the day is, what is your strategy for making money in this market? Because like I said, I'm taking the safe strategy, buying low, selling high for long-term gains. I'm treating this game with some respect. But you could be a day trader. You could be trading this volatility. You could be swing trading this volatility. You could be swing trading altcoins, any coins that are not Bitcoin and Ethereum. You could be trading Avalanche or something like that. You could be buying shit coins that just got listed. And trust me, I've gotten caught up in the Kool-Aid. I'm about to start doing my degen shitcoin research. I'm working out my strategy as we speak. But I want to know your strategy and how you plan to make money inside of this cryptocurrency market. And the last thing I want to discuss is buying coin. Like, why do you want to buy good projects? It's for the long-term possibility. So when I say you want to buy good projects for 2 cycles ahead. What is a cycle? From the bottom. This is my definition of a cycle. There's no technical definition. From the bottom to the top. That's one cycle. So from when Bitcoin went from 3 grand to 60 grand. That's one cycle. So you want to buy for 2 cycles ahead. So the person who bought here and went through this cycle and say they took some profit at $13,000 Bitcoin and didn't catch the exact top. but also waited and stayed in this game and treated this with some long-term respect. And now we're sitting in here. If they bought 2 cycles ahead and they sold 2 cycles later, you're sitting pretty and you're sitting good on profit. Now it could take 10 years, but the majority of good investments are long term. Not many are great short term. But hey, if you figure it out, drop it in the comments how. But let's look at Ethereum. If you bought Ethereum at $8 2 cycles ago, and we're sitting at 1,800, you're not complaining. If you bought Ethereum at $11, didn't quite catch this cycle, but you sat around and sold anywhere in here or at the resting price that we're at right now, you're perfectly fine. So that's why you want to pick projects with at least good fundamental analysis and good tokenomics to where they have the chance to survive. But you know, it is what it is, and we're all trying to figure this out, and we're all trying to make it, and we're all gonna make it. And I pray everybody watching this, no matter what you investing in, you do your research and you come out into these next coming years on top with a whole new bag on a whole nother level. So look, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. We're gonna lock in on some more episodes. Holla.